The Magic Fluke seems to be quite popular from the discussions that I've seen online, but I have to admit I don't really understand the appeal. The narrative is okay, but the actual animation style does not speak to me at all. It's well edited, the colouring is okay, but I don't really find the animation style pleasant to watch in any way. This was released in 1949, directed by John Hubley, and was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Animated Short. It didn't win, I would have been shocked if it had, but from my perspective, I don't really understand the nomination either. There were some other great shorts released that year, a couple from Disney that I could name that were definitely stronger than this. But maybe that's because I'm not really that familiar with Fox and Crow. I believe they're part of a bigger cartoon series of recurring creatures, and this is obviously an example of a Fox and Crow cartoon. Maybe if I had more of an emotional relationship with the characters, I might have had a better appreciation of this. The narrative itself is quite interesting and thought provoking, though. Fox and Crow are in a band together, and it seems to be going okay, but then Fox receives an offer to be a conductor of an orchestra, and Fox instantly says yes, and he splits up the band. Crow is obviously not very happy about this. Crow is left behind in the gutter, kind of, and Crow decides to get a little bit of revenge. He goes along to a symphony performance one night when Fox is conducting and utilizes a magic wand to make things go not according to plan. And it does have some quite funny results. I certainly hadn't expected the narrative to take that direction, so that was interesting. The element of surprise, definitely the element of surprise is something that this has going for it. And I think the character of the Crow I could warm to. I think I could warm to him quite well. So if I watched other Crow and Fox shorts, maybe I would start to develop an emotional connection to the characters of particularly the Crow. So the narrative itself was quite interesting. It was unpredictable and well developed. I thought it was quite nice, but the animation style just did not work for me. It wasn't terribly edited as such. It was consistent. The colouring was fine, the colour palettes themselves, I think some good colour choices. The atmosphere created worked well, but I just didn't get on board with the actual animation style. It wasn't for me. Maybe if it had been a bit more to my taste, I would have liked this more. I don't mind having watched The Magic Fluke, but I can't say it's one that I will ever watch again.